Hello people, I am Jabby Kuwait. Since this is Star Wars weekend, or just Star Wars winter the rest of the year, I thought I would do some more Star Wars related videos. Star Wars history of movie trailers. So here we go. I have no idea what this is going to be like, but I'm curious.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
This scene, this exact moment, was the first time we saw anything from Star Wars The Force Awakens. And we have watched, rewatched, and rewatched it over and over again, along with the dozens of other teasers, trailers, and TV spots that have followed. Fans have dissected, analyzed, remixed, and reacted to the clips. That last trailer that aired during Monday Night Football, that one alone was watched over 112 million times in just 24 hours. Suffice to say, people
Hey, that's my brother.
But even though we've seen a lot, we still have almost no idea what this movie's actually going to be about. It's hype by omission, and Star Wars is forging a new path at a time when most trailers are serving up sort of a Cliff's Note version of the movie that they're selling. The Force Awakens represents the latest evolutionary leap in the long history of the movie trailer.
Yeah, I agree. It's a lot of mystery was maintained through every single commercial, which is totally not normal. Like, just look at the Batman vs. Superman trailer that just came out that revealed the entire plot. It's right.
Somewhere in space, this may all be happening right now.
This is the teaser trailer from the original 1977 version of Star Wars. And that voice, let's call him the voiceover guy.
It's a big, sprawling space saga of rebellion and romance.
So classic.
Hollywood's blockbuster era kicked off in the 1970s. Voiceover guy explained plot details, introduced characters, and just generally sounded really fired up.
Luke Skywalker and Han Solo rescued the princess, destroyed the Death Star, but their story didn't end there.
But today it sounds dated, a little hokey.
Yeah.
That's partly because it was a long-standing holdout from the earliest days of movie promotion. Originally, trailers were shown after movies, hence the name trailer, and were just hardcore sales pitches designed to get people back into the theater. In this spot for the 1927 version of The Jazz Singer, he's just straight up telling the camera about how awesome the movie is.
Now, these few little scenes that you have just seen only give you a vague idea of the rare treat that is in store for you when America's foremost entertainer makes his appearance here in The Jazz Singer.
Voiceover Guy was an evolution of that same thing, explaining why a movie was the most amazing romantic tale of adventure to ever hit the silver screen.
A human,
This is so random.
stirring story that instantly becomes the most discussed novel of modern literature.
And while there were occasional exceptions, the familiar voiceover guy dominated trailers. Over time, maybe he got a little too familiar.
In a world where the sun burns cold.
In a world without gas.
In a world.
In a world that's powered by violence.
In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden.
In a time, in an age.
Tom
In
LaFontaine.
a land, in a world where both of our cars were totally underwater.
There he is.
We were in a world with a lot of voiceover. But by the end of the 90s, when trailers for Star Wars The Phantom Menace started coming out, the medium had begun to shift.
Yeah.
Voiceover Guy wasn't around as much, and more subtle title cards were in. The style was different too. This new breed of trailer could be impressionistic at times, almost moody. The Phantom Menace clips were more like mini-films in the old hard cells, turning trailers into fully realized dramatic experiences.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force.
Wait, is he
You
suggesting
believe
that
it's this
Star Wars
or-
started this?
If old trailers were promises of a movie to come, these could be enjoyed entirely on their own. And they coincided with the emergence of the perfect distribution platform, the internet. In 1998, sites crashed under the demand when a bootleg for the original Phantom Menace trailer made it online. The next day, Lucasfilm put out an official download, and more sites crashed. Now you have to remember, this was 1998. AOL was still a thing. Fans had to actually download the video to watch
God,
it. They had to click
AOL.
the button, and wait. And wait. And wait a little bit more. It wasn't pretty, but the trailer helped kickstart the idea of the internet as a video platform. Watching the trailer over and over again, fans could grow even more excited, dissecting what would happen with those big space battles, the new Jedi, and Darth Maul's crazy double lightsaber.
Yep.
Then, the movie came out. While it was successful, it's safe to say it didn't quite live up to fan expectations. Where the trailers were sleek and stylish, The Phantom Menace itself was clunky and awkward, and subsequent Star Wars trailers left the subtlety behind for plot-heavy exposition palooza.
They are using a bounty hunter named Jango Fett to create a clone army. Wait.
And like the movies they were selling, they were pretty good.
The boy has exceptional skills.
His abilities have made him arrogant.
Excuse me. I'm in charge of security here, milady.
By the time Revenge of the Sith rolled around, you didn't even really need to see the movie at all, with the trailer giving away nearly every major plot point and reveal.
You're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
Yeah, but George Lucas
for the most
gave
part,
it away.
That's the trend we still see today, with trailers using up every surprise a movie has to get people into theaters.
Yeah.
Hoping to avoid the big reveal in
Yeah.
Terminator Genesis that John Connor's a
Pissed
bad
me
guy.
off so bad.
Whoops. With so much
He's
info
so
coming
angry.
at fans and online culture making it so easy to share points of view, it's given rise to a creative cottage industry. The Force Awakens trailer comes in an era of dissection, where fans don't just watch trailers, they break them down, analyze them, post reaction videos, make remixes, even create shot-for-shot duplicates using cardboard sets.
I didn't see this video.
Okay,
That's
seriously,
cool.
the hyperspace effect is awesome. I can't say can I? It's become a perfect match of art form and medium, and Hollywood is paying attention. Because today we don't just get trailers. We get TV spots, commercials, featurettes, social media posts teasing a trailer for a movie that's a year away. There's no stopping it, and it is everywhere. Which is exactly why the restraint of The Force Awakens has seemed so novel. I mean, just listen to some of this dialogue.
Who are you?
Yeah, it's just raising questions. It's making you curious.
I'm no one. For this first time in years, we're actually being teased, and it's exciting. After being told way too much for way too long, audiences are desperate for a real surprise. And here's what's cool. With more blockbusters part of these huge expanded universes, there's less reason than ever for studios to give away plot or spoil movie secrets. Because you don't really need this.
Exactly.
In a world
When you have this, and that one too. So will Star Wars change the way trailers are made forever?
I hope so.
Possibly. Trailer trends come and go, as tastes and the way we process visual information change. And as we've already seen, where and how trailers are shown can have a fundamental impact on the art form itself. But let's not fool ourselves. No matter how wonderful and artistic a trailer may be, it's still just marketing. And the best trailer in the world can't make a movie great.
Right. That's true. The thing is, the Star Wars trailer already dropped months ago. I mean, the first one was like a year ago, and we still got the Batman vs. Superman Give Everything Away trailer. It gave away the entire movie in the trailer. The Star Wars trailer has not shifted trends. It hasn't shifted style. It hasn't shifted a way to do things. It's as if it's its own path and everything else is existing on a different path. It's not making a change, which is annoying. The dude's right. The Star Wars... I didn't realize Star Wars set these trends the way they did. Like in 1999, I completely forgot AOL was still a thing, and people were trying desperately to download the Phantom Menace trailer. I was in 8th or 9th grade when that happened. The one thing I hope is that people pay attention to the way Star Wars was marketed, because it has $100 million in pre-sale tickets. Now, the likelihood of that happening again is smaller. There was a lot of pressure, there's a lot of stake in Episode 7 specifically. I don't think if Batman vs. Superman was marketed the same way that it would get $100 million in pre-sale tickets. Star Wars is a unique entity, and this is a unique time for it. Because Episodes 8 and 9 aren't going to get that kind of pre-sale, and neither are the Star Wars in between. But if they maintain that mystery, this will help for at least half a decade to a decade to come, because people are going to want to know more. But how long will that feeling sustain itself? It's like, after a certain point, people are going to be like, okay, yeah, it's not telling me anything. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, and eventually the trend will change again, like the guy was saying, like the narrator was saying, where it'll shift once more to maybe be revealing more or to just showing clips. Who knows? But I certainly hope that we get more trailers like Star Wars Episode 7 for years to come. I hope that trend picks up at some point, because it's like you don't need to watch Batman vs. Superman anymore. You know exactly what's going to happen. You're gonna pay $15 to watch it play out, to watch the story you already know play out. It's gonna make its money worldwide. So I'm wondering, I'm curious, to my international fans, do you guys get angry about the same thing? Because I'm wondering if that's predominantly an American culture thing that where we get pissed off about too much being revealed in the trailer, because the movie still makes a ton of money. Again, though, I go back to Star Wars Episode 7 has $100 million in pre-sale tickets. The mystery does count for something here. It can't all just be the pressure of a new Star Wars movie, the demand for a new Star Wars movie. It has to have something to do with the mystery behind it and J.J. Abrams' intelligent marketing style. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this with me and listening to this rant. I am Jabby Kawai. Please subscribe if you haven't already and check out my other videos. Peace out.